It's awesome, man. They unload these couches every day out of the trailer, set up a bar, we got TV. They can totally just ignore my show and have their own party back here, which is what they ultimately probably want to do.
I've never been able to look at my own album, man. This is so weird. It's like, oh, there I am, just hanging out in a suit.
Well, we should have talked to Stormy before we did this, because he's like the expert host, and we needed some tips.
This week on Headline Country, Blake Shelton goes loco in Chicago. Country music's biggest party lands in your living room. Katie Armiger's little black dress lands at the Hard Rock. Lady A gears up to take you downtown. And don't you want to learn a little bit more about soulful singer-songwriter Brett Eldredge?
Hey, y'all, I'm Blake Shelton. Headline Country starts right freaking now.
Hello, everybody. I'm Stormy Warren. Welcome to Headline Country. You know, there's Crazy, and then there's Blake Shelton, which is why his new tour is appropriately titled the 10 Times Crazier Tour. Blake and his tour mates Jana, Kramer, and Easton, Corbin invited us to the Windy City to get an idea of just how 10 Times Crazy actually feels.
Hey, everybody, my name is Blake Shelton.
10 Times Crazier!
It's crazy in a good way, though.
In Chicago, the Windy City.
I came here to sing country music and drink.
Hell yes.
We're ready! Woo!
Chew tobacco, chew tobacco, chew tobacco, spit.
This is the third weekend, and gosh dang, man, it feels good.
'Cause the more I drink, the more I drink, the more I drink.
We were actually out with him about, I guess, 2 years ago on the first headlining tour he did, and we were doing like a lot of small arenas and things. And, you know, ever since then, I've been just jonesing to get back out here because, you know, we all get along so good, and the crews, and we just have a lot of fun, and his crowd's my crowd.
I get loud, I get proud, and it gets worse.
Easton Corbin is a kid that I've been following his career closely as a fan and love his music and his sound. I love how traditional he is. Jana's a label mate, and she's a great girl. I told Easton, I said, somebody's got to make us look good. So Jana's kind of the face of the tour. She's the beautiful, hot girl and kind of raises the bar a little bit there in the looks department.
I feel like a good time coming on.
I've never played to such big audiences before, so Blake definitely brings them in. His fans are just so much fun and awesome, so just to be out there, I mean, opening's usually a hard spot to have, but not with Blake's crew and fans, because they're really fun and engaging and fun to play along with.
Blake would probably say you're not drunk enough, so let's prove him wrong and get a little bit louder. My phone's blowing up. Everybody wants to know what's up.
It's exciting, man. The first weekend we got out here, man, I was nervous as hell. I mean, it's like for 10 years I've been singing all these songs, and you go a year without doing them, and you start having thoughts like, crap, what's the words? I forgot the words.
I'm nervous as hell right now. I had no idea there's gonna be this damn many people out here. Damn it!
I'm just now, 3 weekends into this thing, starting to relax a little bit and just calm down, let it go. If I screw up something, it's not the end of the world, and I'm having way more fun.
You never have to wonder if I understand, and every time you reach for me, you'll find a hand out.
The last tour I did was over a year ago, and you know, I just felt like it was the first kind of stepping out and playing some arenas, and just didn't do a whole lot of them. And I just thought, you know, this year, man, we've had boys around here, and that song alone has created insanity in the live show. And I knew what it was going to be like coming out here playing amphitheaters. I knew it was going to be tailgating, parties, and that's what it is. That's how the tour got the name.
Yeah, the boys round here drinking that ice cold beer, talking about girls, talking about trucks, running them red dirt roads out, kicking up dust.
It's interesting because I've had 2 hit songs that I hadn't even performed, really. I can't imagine that happening, but it has happened. And so you kind of have to rebuild your show and look at it, stand back and look at it overall and try to decide what songs does that mean you got to take out now, and finally decided, you know, screw it, I'm not taking any songs out. I'll just do a longer show, you know.
Backwoods legit, don't take no lip. Chew tobacco, chew tobacco, chew tobacco, spit.
The last thing I want people to do is walk away going, oh man, he didn't do Austin or you know, whatever, Hillbilly Bone. I try to fit as much music into this thing as I can, mostly because I want to get it out of my system and feel good about going back and doing the voice and going, oh my God, I blew my voice out there on the road. Let's just do TV now for a little bit and let it build back up.
He said I would if I could, but it's probably best that I don't.
The voice has just kind of been this force that came out of nowhere and kind of took over my life and career, and I wouldn't have done it if it didn't have anything to do with music. But the fact that The Voice is a television show about music, it made sense for me to do it. But after a while, even though I was doing music, I still start to have the urge to be out here on the road doing my thing.
So tell me what I gotta do to win you over. You never have to wonder if you need another.
This is where it really, really, truly matters for me, you know. I mean, I can sit in those chairs and tell people what my ideas are and what I think they should do. It's another thing for me to actually come out here and do and live up to the standard that I've forced these other people to live up to, you know. It's my turn, and it does make you a little bit nervous.
The whole aspect of his show from beginning to end is just really, I mean, that's why he won Entertainer of the Year, so. He knows what he's doing.
It's great. You know, it's like anything else. Once you get in the groove out there, I wouldn't say it's easy, but it's just a lot of fun.
You're damn right.
Believe it or not, pre-production has already begun for the next season of NBC's The Voice. Blake will be carving out time from his tour to make trips to LA. Now, with 2 seasons a year, no one can say they are the 2013 or the 2014 champ. It'll be like 2013 A or B champion. We'll be right back. Coming up, get ready to relive country music's biggest party, CMA Music Fest. Plus, Lady A announces their big fall tour. If you were here in person, you would know how much fun CMA Music Fest was. And if you missed it, you're about to find out. Country music's biggest party is coming to your living room. The TV debut of this year's festival tops this week's look at some of the stories making country headlines this week. If you didn't get a chance to see Carrie Underwood, Luke Bryan, Eric Church, Hunter Hayes, Jason Aldean, and a stadium full of the biggest names in the business at this year's CMA Music Fest, you're in luck. Little Big Town and ABC are bringing summer's hottest concert special, CMA Music Festival, Country's Night to Rock, right to your living room. Filmed over the 4-day event this past June, the 3-hour special will feature incredible concerts from Nashville's LP Field, autograph signings, and behind-the-scenes highlights of what's become country music's biggest week. And it's all hosted by reigning CMA Vocal Group of the Year, Little Big Town.
It's been so much fun. Just great to be out in the middle of the fans and feel that energy in the stadium. I mean, there's nothing like it.
Yep. Catch CMA Music Festival, Country's Night to Rock, Monday, August 12th at 8 p.m. Eastern on ABC. While this year's summer music festivals are slowly coming to an end, it's not stopping the likes of Tim McGraw, Billy Currington, Brantley Gilbert, Kelly Pickler, Jared Neiman, Thompson Square, Randy Hauser, and a slew of their rowdy friends from keeping the party going well into the fall. The entire group is set to headline this year's Delta Country Jam, October 4th and 5th at the Tunica Resorts in Tunica, Mississippi. Tickets are on sale now. For more information, hit up deltacountryjam.com. We'll see you there. Beginning this November, Lady Antebellum fans won't have anywhere better to be than in the crowd of the group's latest stage show, Take Me Downtown. Just days after Hillary Scott announced the birth of her baby girl, the trio confirmed even more big news. The first leg of their second ever headlining tour will kick off November 8th in South Haven, Mississippi, with 40-plus dates already scheduled to run through December. Special guests Casey Musgraves and Kip Moore will also be on stage during the show. Fans can purchase tickets and special VIP experience packages beginning September 13th.
Hey, pretty girl, won't you look my way?
When Kip Moore joins Lady A downtown this fall, he'll have one more hit to add to his set list. Hey Pretty Girl has just become the singer's third consecutive #1 from his debut album, Up All Night. Featured alongside his previous chart toppers, Something About a Truck and Beer Money, the collection has now become the first country album released since 2008 to spawn 3 back-to-back #1s. Upon hearing the news, Kip told Headline Country, quote, "It's wild to me that it's been just over a year since we put out my first album and we have 3 #1 songs. Writing all of these songs and seeing them come to life through the fans' eyes is humbling, to say the least. The support from them and all the great people at radio has left me speechless. I'm almost done with the next album, and I can't wait to let everyone hear some of the new tunes." Moore is currently on the road as part of Toby Keith's Hammer Down tour.
Pretty little girl and a beautiful wife.
Let's go.
After a 4-month hiatus from her Las Vegas stage show, Shania Twain is set to return to the Strip this October. One of the world's best-selling female artists of all time, Twain will resume her Shania, Still the One spectacle at the Coliseum at Caesars Palace on October 15th, with 22 new performances added to run through mid-December. The high-energy production is a compilation of Shania's most celebrated hits, including Man, I Feel Like a Woman, You're Still the One, and That Don't Impress Me Much. For more information on the show, including how you can get tickets, visit headlinecountry.net.
You in my love.
Still to come, his current hit Don't Ya caught your attention. Now see what else Brett Eldredge has to offer on his debut album.